Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Special guests with me today. I got Peanut Harper and Tim Harper with me today. And we're going to be talking about a pyramid of success. Stay tuned. So welcome, Peanut Harper and Tim
Thank you, Harry.
Harper.
Thank you, Harry, for having us.
Oh, no, thank you for coming. I've always wanted to share with the folks out there what exactly the pyramid of success that your foundation does with school-age children and how and why you teach them this, with this program. I know it has to do with John Wooden, but, I'd like them to hear it directly from you guys. So I guess we'll start with Tim. How did you guys come up with this program? Where is it derived from?
First of all, Harry, I want to thank you for letting us on, having us on. We're big fans of yours. We always enjoy seeing you and that big smile.
Oh, thank you.
And we say hello to everybody out there in Tennis Spin Land. My name is Tim and Peanut, and this is the Pyramid of Success.
Coach Wooden specifically.
And we're trying to teach children, we're trying to empower children to achieve success in life, or just come up with a definition of success that they can be happy with. Because you see on the pyramid, there's that top block is personal best. And we want children to think, every day counts. Every day you got to be at your best. And how do you do that? Well, just look at all those blocks on the pyramid. They can help you be at your best every day. And you know what? It's not just for kids. Adults, we can all use it too. Working hard, being a good friend, self-control, believing in ourselves. So Peanut and I, we love kids. We love working with kids. Peanut wrote a children's book with Coach John Wooden. She'll talk about it in a minute. And that book is all about the pyramid of success. And we want to introduce that to children at an early age so they can think about, Harry, not winning, that's success, or making a ton of money, that's great. But really, success is just giving your best effort and finding those things in life that you really love.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
And how it we even got started was our friend Steve Jameson, professional author, good friend of ours, and he wrote his first book with Coach Wooden. He's done like 8 since, but Wooden, the little blue book, and just reading it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, just fell in love with Coach Wooden's philosophy, especially his definition of success, which is all about giving your best effort and that peace of mind you get from giving your best effort. It's not about the end result.
Right.
And just playing competitive tennis my whole life, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love that definition of success, and all Coach Wooden's values. I just felt like if my parents could write a book, just the same life lessons. So we're like, as parents of young kids, then we're just like, oh my gosh, Steve and Coach, you have got to put this material in a book for parents and kids. Long story short, Steve said, so many people have been bugging Coach Wooden to do a children's book, and Steve said, do you want to help us? I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love to. And that's how I got involved with Coach Wooden's children's book.
So, those of you who don't know who Coach Wooden is, you guys really should. He's a legendary coach of the UCLA Bruins, basketball coach. And the reason he's legendary is he's won a ton of titles. So
10 and 12 years.
So, with or without the blocks, the man is successful. Is it because of the blocks that he's successful, though?
I would tell you, Harry, Coach Wooden taught at UCLA, or coached at UCLA for 27 years. And he had that incredible run of 10 national titles in a 12-year period. But that means there's, 10 other years that he was coaching, 12 other years. And one of those years, they came in last. And he said that was the best team he ever had, because every player on that team was playing to their ability that he knew that they were capable of, maybe even beyond. And even though they came in last, that's what his definition of success is. Being the best that you can be. It's not about comparing yourself to other people or trying to be better than other people. Be the best you can be. They all were great, and they came in last. But to him, that was success. That's what we want to teach kids. You can give your best effort. If you know in your heart you're doing all you can, you're being successful.
Wow, that is awesome. I never heard of that one, and I'm glad you shared that with me today, because we see it all the time. I mean, I see kids just going out, playing 2 sets, losing 0-0, but that kid did his best for that day. So,
and you'll see it as adults. I mean, as parents, and as your kids grow older and they become young adults too. Our kids are a lot older than yours, but you'll see too. And as parents, you really, number one, you just want them to grow up and be good people. But to see them handle different situations as they, start kindergarten and they come home and maybe they had a 2, they didn't get a 1, and they're upset. And really, they're like sponges. They see how you react to it. And this has really helped us as parents, just when, different situations for our own kids, they're disappointed naturally. They don't get the grade they want or they lose a game. But as parents, if you can just stay true to this and always, just reinforcing that if you try your best, that's all you can do, right? You can't, there's nothing more you can do than try your best. Right. It sounds simple, but it's really hard to do.
And what are a couple blocks you don't see on there? Win. You don't see a win block. Right. You don't see an A+ block. Or those are great goals to have. But the pyramid of success tells you how to get those things.
Got it. So I love the nature of the blocks, and I love how it teaches you. Now, how do people out there get involved with you? Like, how do they find you?
It's really easy, and we're fortunate that now we've been around. This is our 14th year, and we started with 1 school in 2010, and now we're working with 70+ schools. Mostly ton in Southern Cal, because obviously it's like Coachwood and country down there.
Oh, right.
But many out of state now, and it's really just schools that are looking for a character ed program. Sometimes it's teachers that find us. Sometimes it's principals just telling other principals about us. So we're always happy to work with add on more and more schools if they're committed to character education and feel like it's an important part of their students' learning. And, this is something that really resonates with them. So it's really easy.
Got it. So what do they just go online and find you guys?
Yes. They can go on www.harperforkids.org, and there's an inquiry form that they can fill out.
Got it.
And she's talking about, schools. Yes. When we started, we'd go to tennis clubs. Mm-hmm. And we try and round up as many kids as we could, and we do, the kids would go from court to court. Each court would represent a different block of the pyramid and have a different pro talk about that block. But we just couldn't reach enough kids. It was hard to get kids together. And I don't know how Peanut, she sort of...
Daniel Webster, I think.
We found a school that said, hey, come in and talk to us about that, and it just snowballed from there.
400 kids. We're like, that's where all the kids are. They're in the schools.
Right. so we work with over 75 schools now, about 35,000 kids in California, and now we have some schools in Texas and Georgia and Connecticut.
New Jersey, Idaho. I mean, it's really fun because, we admire teachers. I tell you, educators, they need a raise. Oh my gosh.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's so many incredible educators out there. So we're constantly inspired to seeing how much they care about their students.
So when you go into the classroom, you zoom into the classroom now.
Well, especially the last
year.
Yes.
How is it like a one session thing, or is it a multiple, or are you with them the whole semester?
Yes, we're with them the whole school year.
Okay.
And then we'll just come in and go out of schools as they request us, and we always have a special guest with us, and the special guest will tie into whatever the school might be working with, might be a scientist, might be an athlete, and then we'll do class assemblies or full school assemblies. But it's a year-long They have to.
It's school-wide commitment.
We partner with the schools, so we are their character development.
So give me an example of when you and Coach Wooden put the program, the book together. Give me an example of something that is kind of near and dear to you that we want to basically tell the kids every time, every day.
Yes, well, it is right here. This is you know, his definition of success is like 26 words, so it's pretty long. So, you know, Coach Wooden approved it that it was okay for the children's book to kind of simplify it, make a kid-friendly definition.
Sure.
So it's success is happiness in your heart because you made the effort 100% to do your best. So that's really the overall message that we try and introduce to the students, and really the expectation, like with the teachers and the staff, that they also hope. It's just that these words become just a common language. So at the end of the school year, if they go, oh, I've heard of self-control, I've heard of skill, you know, because it is a lot of blocks, and a lot of big words. But, you know, that's as they get older and older, each one means a lot more to them. I think the schools like that. It's, you know, if maybe it's a behavior issue, that the teachers can say, okay, which block can you work on? So it's always positive.
And Harry, there's one other thing that Coach Wooden and Peanut and the other book author, Steve Jameson, they came up with this sportsmanship pledge. And this kind of sums up a lot. It goes like this.
Let's have Harry do it.
Okay.
Raise your right hand.
Raise your right hand.
I'll be a good sport whether I win or lose.
I'll be a good sport whether I win or lose.
No whining, complaining, or making an excuse.
No whining, complaining, or making an excuse.
I'll always keep trying 100%.
I'll
always keep trying 100%.
To give my best effort in every event.
To give my best effort in every event.
This sportsmanship pledge will bring out my best.
This sportsmanship pledge will bring out my best.
Coach Wooden has taught us to be a success.
Coach Wooden has taught us to be a success.
All right. I like that.
No whining, complaining, or making excuses.
Well, true story. So Coach Wooden would have people visit him at his house, whether they're young or adults, and he'd have them raise their hand.
No way.
Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy. To have a tennis player not do all that, that's a miracle.
Yes.
Guys, so thank you so much for sharing all this with me.
Thank you for having us, Harry.
I've read the
hang
books
out with you.
Yeah, and I've read the inches and miles with my daughter, and
Lexi.
you know, yeah, and we're probably gonna go read it again because you know she is now 8.
Yeah,
it's a good age.
And really, mainly, we just, you know, like we tell the students, it's just pick one. You can get 1% better at it every day. You're reaching your personal best.
Perfect. So we just finished the Battle in the Bay Classic here, and we grabbed a bunch of the kids to represent each of these squares, and we're going to show you the players and their commitment to each square right now.
And when we talk about kids, college kids are kids to us.
Right. They're all kids until they're out of school and not taking money from us. Here they are.
My name is Yuta Kikuchi. I'm a senior at UC Berkeley. The character that helps me be successful and my personal best is hard work and giving my best effort. I show my hard work by never giving up any balls on court.
My name is Meg. I'm a senior at the University of Georgia, and the character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is enthusiasm and having a good attitude every day. I show my enthusiasm by cheering on my friends and making sure that I'm making them better by words of encouragement.
Hi, my name is Stefano. I'm a senior at UC Santa Barbara. The character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is friendship. I try to be a good friend to others by making sure that all my friends around me are getting better.
My name is Davey. I'm a senior at the University of San Francisco. The character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is loyalty and being a trustworthy teammate. I show my loyalty to others by supporting my teammates regardless of where I'm playing in the lineup. It's my job to help my team win and support them in any way possible. So whether I'm in a lower spot or even not playing, it's my job to contribute and be loud and support my teammates as best as I can. It's not their fault of where I'm playing, and it's completely the coach's decision, and I need to put my emotions out of it and be loyal to my teammates and help them win. So that is how I be loyal and help my team be successful.
Hey guys, my name is Bradley and I'm a senior at USC. The character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is cooperation and helping those around me. I show my cooperation by being coachable with my coaches and listening to them, listening to my teammates, and just overall being a positive person.
Hi, my name is Will. I'm a grad transfer at the University of San Diego. The character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is self-control and keeping my attitude positive. I work on my self-control by spending 10 minutes of each day to focus on things that I really enjoy.
My name is Nevin Armilli. I'm a senior at University of Texas. The character trait that helps me be successful in my personal best is alertness and constantly trying to learn. I work at having alertness by listening to what my coaches say on a daily basis and trying to apply that on and off the court.
My name is Sah Stanford. I'm a junior at USC. The character trait that helps me be successful in my personal best is action. An example of how I put my goals into action is by planning out what I want to do and making sure I stick to it every day.
My name is Clara. I'm a junior at the University of the Pacific. The character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is determination and never giving up. I show my determination by never giving up on the court, no matter the circumstance.
Hey, my name is Caroline Pozo. I'm a 5th year at University of Colorado Boulder. My character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is fitness, eating healthy and making good decisions. I work at my fitness by putting in extra time off the court and giving my all at practice.
My name is Azaria Hayes. I'm a junior at the University of San Francisco. The character trait that helps me be successful in my personal best is skill. An example of how I improve my skill is by practicing it over and over and not giving up even when it's hard or gets frustrating. Something that was hard for me was composition writing, but with a lot of practice and help from my parents and siblings and teachers, I saw improvement and was very proud of myself.
Hi guys, my name is Rita and I'm a senior at the University of San Francisco. The character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is team spirit and being eager to help my team. How I show my team spirit to help my teammates is by always cheering my teammates on. I love being on a team, especially because tennis is usually very individual, and cheering on my teammates and having them cheer for me is the best feeling ever. I think that it helps me be a better player, a better friend, and just overall enjoy the sport more and have fun.
My name is Tim Sah, and I'm a 5th year at Stanford University. The character trait that helps me be successful in my personal best is poise and to be myself and not compare myself to others. I work at having poise by setting my own goals and not worrying about other people's criticism.
Hey, my name is Victoria. I'm a sophomore at the University of San Diego. The character trait that helps me be successful and my personal best is confidence. An example of how I gain confidence is by staying positive and believing in my training.
My name is Philip Hjorth. I'm a junior at UC Berkeley. What helps me be successful is doing my personal best, and that means always giving my best effort. I know I'm doing my personal best when I can walk off the court and feel like there isn't more I can do, and that makes me sleep well at night.
All right. Well, thank you, players. Peanut, Tim, pleasure. Thank you for the company.
Pleasure is ours.
Thank you, Harry.
Thank you.
All right, I gotta take a minute here. Thank you for teaching everybody John Wooden's way and for sharing it with everybody out there. I appreciate it. I'm sure they will appreciate it. Guys, check it out. The website will be below. They help schools. So if you're part of a school or if you would like your school to be part of this program or incorporate it into the curriculum, check out the website and possibly bring it to the teacher or possibly the principal. Yeah. And they can move forward with helping your kids with John Wooden's way. All right? Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.
Let's raise our right hands. Repeat after me, Lexi. Look at the camera. I'll be a good sport whether I win or lose.
I'll be a good sport. Okay.
No whining, complaining, or making excuse.
No whining, complaining, or making excuse.
I'll always keep trying 100%.
I'll always keep trying 100%.
To be at my best.
To be at my best.
100%.
100%.
The sportsmanship pledge will bring out my best. Coach Woodland taught us to be a success. Knuckle bump. Let's see. You're on your way to being a huge success.